I'm beginning to suspect that Brian Gutekunst hates wide receivers. Grossi Posse Packer Nation. Welcome to an episode of Packast, a podcast where you're not a Packers fan, but it sure does help. I'm your host, Tom Grossi. Okay, 15. We got 15, people. That's 3 hands worth of offensive linemen on the Green Bay Packers right now. 15. I mean, be careful what you wish for. I did wish for offensive linemen. I got him. With the 209th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers selected Simon Stepaniak for the guard from Indiana. What stands out, again, so similar to what we've been talking about, as now we've gone 3 offensive linemen in a row, which, again, I don't necessarily hate. I would like a wide receiver, but at this point, whatever. 6'4", 313 pounds, did 37 reps on the bench press, which is pretty damn impressive. The guy is a great blocker. He's super duper strong. I, again, see this as a depth pick, and I feel like he's versatile as well, in which he can play multiple positions, and I feel like that's what Goody has been targeting, right? So, like, he's looking at these guys who could play guard or tackle, be versatile or flexible enough that if someone gets injured, if we don't re-sign somebody. I feel like these last 3 picks, though, is kind of like, obviously they scouted them, but they're like throwing darts at the wall, and they're like, listen, let's just get like 1 or 2 of these guys to work out, and then maybe we don't have to pay some ridiculous contracts next year. But if there's anything that I would say that the theme of this draft is, it's the draft of the future right now. Now, having great offensive linemen, you can never have too many of them because, you know, that's one of the most important positions. But again, I'm curious to see how you feel because, again, this is a run team right now. Like that is the picture that is becoming very, very clear. And I don't hate that. We've talked about getting pressure off of Aaron Rodgers for a very, very long time. It's just, I feel like it's a drastic shift. You look at the draft a few years ago when Goody was like, I'm going to draft every wide receiver that there is. And this has just been the complete opposite. Complete and total opposite. But also that draft, we didn't really get so many great wide receivers, right? Jamon Moore off the team. You have EQ, which could go either way. Obviously, he was injured. Hopefully, he comes back and is great. Then you have MVS. That hasn't worked out. So, I mean, hopefully he rebounds. So, like, I get it. I would just think that we wanted another wide receiver weapon. But maybe if we're just running the ball every single time we're on the field, we don't have to worry about wide receivers. I made the joke that we should draft 10 quarterbacks, but at this point, we got 15 offensive linemen. Let's see what they could do on the field altogether. Just 11 of them, though. We could even rotate them. But yeah, depth pick. Again, we got 2 picks left. We're almost there, and then we'll do a full breakdown. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. You can find me at TomGrossiComedy.com or at Tom Grossi Comedy on all social media. See down below. Check out Packast on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play Music, Spotify, and of course, YouTube. And a big shout and thank you to all the Patreon members over at patreon.com/TomGrossiComedy. But thank you so much for watching. 2 picks left, folks. Maybe we'll get a receiver. I'm Tom Grossi. And as always, go Pack, go.